wants.
We're back with Dustin
He's
Mathews. Dustin Mathews is someone after my own heart. He reminds me of when I was maybe 5 years younger. But he's the king of unsecured loans, and I was talking to him the other day, and this kid's just killing it out there. And what he's doing is he's learned a system to get business unsecured credit cards, lines of credit. And Dustin, you've actually raised $93,000 of unsecured credit within 3 months.
That's right.
All right. You got to take me now back to how you've done this.
Well, basically, it's really simple. I've contacted certain banks and told them what they wanted to hear on the bank without lying or pushing the envelope, none of that stuff, and just went after banks and filled out applications and simply got a credit card back in the mail, then showed some good payment, and then asked for more.
So, okay. A lot of people out there, you know, you have to have good credit or decent credit to start this?
Generally, I'd say yes. Typically, we're looking for like a 650 or 680 credit score.
Right.
But there's some ways around that. If you had a partner or if somebody in your family had a good credit score, you could put them on your corporation, and now you could go after credit in their name.
Okay, let's go back, because people out there listening, this is corporate credit.
Correct.
Business credit that people have difficulty getting a lot of times because they think that a business needs to mature 2 years before they can even start applying. Isn't that usually the thinking?
I mean, if you try and walk into a bank and ask for money, they're going to want to see financials.
Sure.
They're going to want to see your business plan.
Right.
They're going to want to see a lot of paperwork. I mean, you have to give your right arm to get money out of a bank if you do it that way. But if you do it the unconventional way, the method that I know, you can go and get unsecured lines of credit.
How new was this business that you had that you used to get unsecured lines of credit?
Just over 1 year, 1 year old.
That's it?
1 year.
1 year?
1 year.
So it wasn't the 2 years that you had to wait and show?
Right.
Because that's conventionally what I know from having corporations for quite some time. Everybody say wait for 2 years for them to mature.
Right.
Just like you said, so you could show financial statements, so you could, you know, build up your credit, and in the meantime you apply for commercial accounts, whether it be Home Depot or Lowe's. But now, explain to me the process of how you started. You have decent credit to begin with, right? So then you go to, where do you go?
All right. So
you don't go to the bank right away, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
But I don't walk in and talk to somebody. What I do is I go to websites like Bank of America and I get an application. And typically what I like to do is get a paper application for them. So I could call to the call center or request an application online, and I get it in the mail and I fill it out, and then I either fax it back or send it back to
Okay, so the main thing for people to understand is don't go to the bank personally.
Right.
Because there's a human element there, and I'm assuming they deny you on the spot, or
they have a formula that they use to determine, you know, how much money they're going to give you. The way that we go is I didn't even show any financials. I didn't show a business plan. Nothing.
Well, that's big, because a lot of people feel that you have to show financials, or they're told that.
It's never been easier to start a company. You know, you can't use that excuse anymore. I don't have money, because now we can go. You can literally open a corporation in the next week, get your tax identification number, and if you have a 650, 680 credit score or a credit partner, or if you go to the guys that were just on and they fix your credit to get up to that point, there's another way to get up there.
Sure.
Then we go and submit the applications. And here's the best part. It's not on your personal credit report. This is all on your business, so we separate.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing right there.
That's the biggest thing. Yeah.
People could go get business credit, but a lot of times what they will do is they will tie it to your personal credit.
Right.
So they'll say, okay, no problem, we'll give you credit, but the collateral is we're going to go after your personal if you do anything. Is that correct?
That's right. You know, a lot of entrepreneurs start, I mean, I know I did, with my own personal credit cards, get everything going. We don't have to do that. So what we want to do is put everything in the business's name, so eventually down the road that you are not personally guaranteeing anything as a person, the entity is. So if anything bad should happen, the corporation gets taken out, not you.
Now, and how big is that for someone starting out? I mean, you've raised $93,000, correct?
Yeah, I'm actually up to 108, and this is I'm in my 4th month. So this is brand new for me, experiment on myself. I'm in my 4th month.
How high do you think you can go?
I would top out probably around $200,000 to $300,000.
Really?
Right.
Of unsecured corporate debt?
Unsecured corporate debt. And then after I show some history, this is just off the cuff, filling out applications, making payments, you know, going out and buying things that I need for my business, office supplies,